receipt. I lost my receipt. 2 of my receipts. I had to go back in. I found my receipts and put $400 of fuel, and the fuel was $3.37. So I filled up at the half. I got like 45 minutes to get to San Marcos. So we're gonna get out of here because I don't know what the traffic is like on this main highway, stretch of highway that I have to get on. I can't believe I lost my receipt. These receipts, man, for fuel are super important when you're an owner operator. And I don't have any fuel cards, so any fuel that I pay for comes straight out of my business account. I mean, there are fuel cards that you get linked to your fuel card, and then you can upload money into it. But it's still the same thing because money comes out right away. So I just use my business account, debit card, and fuel comes out like right when I put in fuel. So when you're running Amazon, you have to understand that Amazon doesn't pay you for another week in advance. So you need to have about 2 weeks of fuel before you even get paid with Amazon. So that's how everything works. I mean, I've been working on it since last year, how to get ahead, and I figured out the system that best worked for me, running Amazon Relay. And speaking of Amazon Relay, I looked at my score today. I forgot to put on my seatbelt. Don't do what I'm doing. All right, that's not a good habit to practice. Anyways, my score is at a 95 as far as the account goes. A 95, and as long as I keep running, no issues. I'm trying to get back up to 100. Anything above a 90, I think is solid as far as a score. To make sure you have access to certain early loads or early load boards, or I'm just trying to get back up there because I had a lot of cancellations of the contracts a few weeks ago. And if you don't know, I dropped the contracts that I had because the contracts were not it. It didn't make any sense, the route they were giving me, the route they were having me start. And when you do, when you run this account for so long, you know how things operate. And when they try to change things up, whatever they did, it was hurting me in every single way. It was not benefiting me at all. It was not giving me more work. It was making me work more for less. And yeah, that's where I was at with that. So got about 45 minutes to get to where I need to go. Want to get there on time, and I think I'm actually when I start this trip, it is actually a bobtail check-in to a bobtail to the next location. So easier said than done. I don't mind getting paid to bobtail as long as I'm getting paid the fuel surcharge. So here we go. We're on 1604 in San Antonio, and we're heading towards Austin, Texas. So now I'm going to get on this main stretch of highway. We're all connecting here, and I'm going to get on 35. I wasn't originally from San Antonio, but I can tell you right now, this city is growing. Just going to Dallas and seeing how how huge it is. The San Antonio, Austin area is going to be next up. It's going to be a big mega city connected to each other, because just this whole area, how the traffic is, how the highways are, how busy it already is. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good for me at all. I mean, you already see here, we already got traffic, and we shouldn't have traffic. It is Sunday. It's Sunday, 3 p.m. Why is there traffic like this? This kind of scares me, because where I need to be is about 30 miles away, and I have 45 minutes to get there. All right, I'm gonna shut you guys off for a second because I need to brainstorm what I'm about to encounter here. Yeah, so I think I made it past a little bit of the traffic that I had issue with just now. Yeah, so I don't know who carries Wi-Fi, but in my truck I actually carry a Wi-Fi puck that I pay for on the side. It's like $100 a month for like X amount of gigabytes. I carry that on the side because I don't always like to use my phone. Because when you're doing Amazon tracks your GPS and all that stuff, but you're always checking in on your phone. Everything's being done on your phone. You know, whether it's Pandora or watching YouTube. I don't want to always be using my data from T-Mobile. So I have a Wi-Fi puck and I have my tablet hooked up. My tablet that I have, which is I don't know if it's showing in the picture in the camera or not, but I have that load board refreshing like every 30 seconds, so I can see what's coming up. And then I also use it to see the schedule. I don't use it for personal, you know, checking out your social media. This tablet that I have here, I specifically use it for work related. Right now it's Amazon, so Amazon is refreshing when I'm driving, and I'm always looking at it and you know, brainstorming whenever things pop up while I'm driving. And on my cell phone here, you know, I'm able to take phone calls, and I'm running, you know, Pandora. I don't have a radio in my truck, so I have a stereo, like a Ryobi stereo, 18 volt. So I run a stereo. In my truck. And just missed the gear right now. Sometimes when you miss a gear, you actually have to use the clutch. So I never knew how to drive manual transmission. When I went to go get that off my license or get the restrictions removed, I went to a separate school because I went to Roadmasters here in San Antonio. It was an all automatic school. And then I went to a separate school to get the restrictions removed, and then I took the test in that same week. And the whole floating gears and all that stuff took time on my other truck. And then once I got into the Volvo, it just got easier because the Volvo was just easy shifting. You know, once you change out the shifter bushing, it's just makes the truck 10 times better to run with a new shifter bushing. And you know, I drive a manual transmission at home. My Hondas are manual. The only automatic vehicle that I have is my little Nissan Pathfinder, which I've had that thing for years. Now that's another thing, man. When you're out here, you know, truck driving, and you're new being an owner operator, like, I mean, I wouldn't be out here trying to spend money on a new anything, because the way this market is right now, you don't want to be making payments on nothing, because how it shifts and how I learned it shifts. I'm happy to be driving a 1988 Honda Civic, that's for sure. And when you make money, you know, people don't really need to know that you're making money out here. You know, what you're doing. What are you doing? Are you trying to grow your business? Or are you out here trying to spend your money and flash it to everyone? Right now, I'm just trying to grow and maintain. You know, I have kids to feed, mortgage to pay. If I can get another truck, I would. Because right now, there's people out here selling trucks for super cheap, like real cheap. I mean, this $15,000 cash truck would probably be worth $9,000 right now. And let me tell you, that $9,000 cash truck don't sound too bad if you can let it sit and do the maintenance on it. You know, change out the airbags, new shocks, alternator starter, $1 million mile truck. You can run it. It depends how you're running it. You know, are you gonna be pulling heavy weight? Are you getting a truck from the oil field? You're getting a truck from the oil field, you got to do everything on that. It could be, you know, this truck has blow by, but the only reason why this truck is still in the game is because I don't pull heavy weight. You know, so this truck, I already made it a year, and if I make it another year, the way it is, killing the game with a $15,000 cash truck, and I haven't even done a rebuild on this. You know, right now my truck has 904,000 miles. When I got it off some dude around my town, I got it off him at 800,000, and he was kind of sketchy to get rid of it because the ABS issues, and you know, I'm not gonna let anything scare me. You know, a German name vehicle. I'm gonna just figure out what needs to be done and run it. You know, I kind of wish though Honda made a semi truck, because if Honda made a semi truck, well, I'd be all over it. Like, the minute Honda comes out with a semi truck, anything, or diesel anything, I'm on it. You're gonna have everybody trying to get a Honda and start swapping Honda diesel engines to Frankenstein diesel to a Honda body. Alright guys, so we're finally getting off the exit here. I still have about 3 more miles to get to the check-in location. Cutting it close right now, man. Cutting it really close. Because according to my GPS, I'm gonna have about 3 minutes to check in before I start getting notifications about being late. You never want to be late to check in. Because the minute you're late, that can hurt your score times 6, like right, you know, for when they update it. So if I'm at a 95, come next week they do the update, I'll be about an 87 or 89 or something like that. However they do the mathematics algorithm for performance scores. But we're in some serious traffic, man. So this traffic on 35 kind of hurt me, as well as filling up kind of hurt me, because maybe I could have waited until later. I just didn't know that the traffic was going to be this bad at this time, and the traffic is starting to get like this a lot more and more. And you know, I don't know if it's the holidays, because you know Black Friday just finished, but even on a normal weekend, it can be like this. So yeah, I don't know, man. We're at some pretty terrible traffic right now. But by the way, enough of me complaining. I want to appreciate all the new subscribers and all the comments and likes. I am now getting paid by YouTube. I got my first YouTube incentive. My first YouTube paycheck was $113 from YouTube. So what I did was I used it as an investment for the channel. I ended up purchasing the Ulanzi AM18 microphone wireless mic, and that's what I'm talking about today, is the wireless Ulanzi mic. So if you like the sound quality that you're getting out of the video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know how the sound quality is on the video. I think sound quality on videos is very important, because you can kind of tell when people don't have a microphone. The sounds kind of sound distant, and it just doesn't sound as good. So I have a wireless microphone now. So I'm also going to be investing into some new camera equipment really soon. It's just right now I am spending my extra money towards other things, and right now this truck is where the extra spending is going, because of I bobtailed check-in to the next facility. A lot of traffic on the highway today. I was not expecting it. So I bobtailed check into the second facility. Supposed to pick up a preloaded trailer to take 6 miles down the road to Buda, Texas. And I'm a few minutes early. Didn't bring any dinner, so I gotta actually stop by somewhere and get something to eat. There's a Burger King literally half a mile up the road, and it shouldn't be busy. So I'm gonna just grab something, get in the truck, get back to the facility. But I already checked in, so it has me checked in over there. But yeah, a lot of traffic today. I think I don't see myself being on time to a lot of these facilities. I think after I go from Buda, I have to take the empty trailer to Pflugerville, which the way this traffic looks, I'm definitely gonna have to get on the toll road because the timing that they have on there is all on a tight schedule. So with this amount of traffic that I see now, I'm gonna have to take the toll road to get around Austin, Texas, because just the way with this traffic here is now, I don't see the downtown area being any better. It'll actually put me behind schedule. So I'm doing my best to stay on schedule, but when there's traffic like this, you can't really help it. I don't really want to take the toll road because the toll road that's in Pflugerville, that exit is literally like 10 to 15 bucks with the trailers. It's pretty expensive for just that exit.